Hi, I'm Ash, and today I'm going to be making a video about how to get stuff coming out of pipes. So there you go. Enjoy. First, make a path or a curve, and then we're going to give it some geometry. I do that in this side menu. Keep curve selected, just give it some depth. Get it looking how you want it. So if it looks decent, you can then go Object and Convert to Mesh. Now you have a simple cylinder. You could just make a cylinder if you prefer, but this just gives you a bit more control of the shape and such. Scale it up. I found about a 30mm diameter is quite good, and then apply the scale. Once you've done this, go into the Physics tab, or even, first of all, I add a Solidify modifier. Give it a decent thickness. And then I go into the Physics tab, add a fluid, and change it to a type as a vector. Give it a little bit of surface thickness, and check the is planar boxes. These are the bits I found were kind of key in getting the simulation to work. Otherwise the fluid just seemed to flow straight through the pipe and not really work. Once this is done, I'm going to add another sphere. I believe I use an icosphere, and put this inside the pipe. Scale it up and apply the scale again, and we are going to use this to flow liquid through the pipe. With your sphere selected, go Object, Quick Effects, Quick Liquid. Select the liquid domain, scale it up, and position it like so. Next thing we want is these blue dots back inside the sphere. So apply the scale to the domain and change the resolution detail in the settings on the right in the physics properties. So select the sphere again, and we're going to change the flow type to an inflow. And this will make it so that the liquid will just keep on pouring rather than just be the amount of volume that the sphere had. As you can see, if you press play, all these little blue dots, each one of those is going to become a voxel, which will be used to make some geometry. this is our water. So as I have here, there is a problem with it being too far from the pipe. It would look a bit odd. So to fix this, I change the order of the modifiers on the pipe and then change the resolution again on the domain just so Blender will recalculate the simulation. Just test it again. When testing, I found that having the resolution as low as 32, it just didn't work with a small sphere in a big domain, so a slightly larger number, 64, seemed to be kind of optimal. When you do it, there's this little cube in the corner of the domain, and that is the size of each voxel. Which, as I've said before, will become the liquid for the mesh. If you need more frames for the calculation, you can add them to the cache for calculating. And once this stage looks just about right, we can then start giving it some actual volume. To give it the volume, just check the box that says mesh in your physics properties, and then I find it helps to bake rather than let it simulate via playing. So I'm going to set it to bake and come back when it's done. Right, now that's done, we can press play and see how it looks. And there you can see it just pours out nicely. Some nice grey gunk. Now, if you decide you want this as a printable object, that is doable. Find a frame you like the look of. And once you have it, you just need to apply the fluid simulation in the modifiers tab, and that will turn it, basically deletes the simulation and just turns it into a mesh. So here we have the liquid selected. I've got a thing on so I can just click apply all. You can do each one individually if you prefer. And there you go. Now the only thing you would want to do is add some extra detail to the pipes, which I am not going to go through in detail. You could just use an existing pipe model if that's something that you've got and can use. But I'm just going to do a quick time lapse of the detail adding now. So there you go. I hope this is useful. I will try and make this as an STL and make it available somewhere. There will be links in the description when it's ready. And yeah, let me know if you, as always, let me know if you make something. Thank you. Goodbye.